So traders, I'm going to talk to you about why I believe the mining sector is probably one of the greatest investment opportunities of the next 10 years. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so this video here is more for investing long-term purposes. If you'd like to learn more about trading, then first thing in the description guys, click on that, go join my next webinar that I'm running and I'll teach you exactly my #1 trading setup for income, what it looks like, how to scan the markets, how to find it, the A+ setup to get a 90% win-loss ratio and so much more. First thing in the description there guys, I promise you I will teach you for free the #1 pattern you should be looking out for that produces a massive high win-loss ratio. Now, revert that back to the mining sector. I truly believe guys that it's always interesting, right? Sometimes we want to be smart. Right, I want to be smart. What's the next thing? Oh, I better, it's not AI. AI already had the boom, right? It's like, isn't it amazing? Like a lot of the times we try to, or should I say what I'm trying to say here? A lot of the times, right, when the AI boom is happening, guess what? That's when it's already too late. It's like, oh, AI boom, the magical number 7 and all that sort of stuff. But wouldn't it be amazing to be able to see the future and be able to position yourself so when the future becomes the present, you can start to make a lot of money from the present, which is going to be the future, but the future becomes the present the future? Wouldn't that be amazing? And I think, guys, sometimes we just want to be smart, right? It's like, oh, I want to jump on the next Bitcoin move. Why are we still on the crypto thing, right? Yes, Bitcoin may have a move. It may not. It may go, oh, but John, you don't understand, right? It's like, no. Guys, I'm all about making money, right? What is a good investment opportunity? Maybe Bitcoin does, maybe it doesn't. But I'm telling you right now, what happens in all markets, right? In all markets. I'm going to say this again. What happens in all markets? Because if you want to see what's likely to happen in the future, use this simple diagram, right? Really simple. And okay, guys, I'm doing this video because I really want to help you out. I want you to become at 2030 and say, you know what, John, thank you so much for presenting an amazing opportunity for me because now I'm a 7-figure or I have $10 million, right? I know myself that by presenting this opportunity to you, I'm ready for this. Now, the whole thing about with what I just said here about what I'm saying here, guys, is that investing in this sector, what I believe is the mining sector. Now, individual mining stocks, I don't know. I don't know. That's not my forte. It's like, John, the PE ratio of, Newcrest Mining or Newmont Mining or Barrick Gold or Rio Tinto or BHP, any of these companies out there. Like, I don't know. I don't know which companies are going to do good, which companies are going to do bad. So for me, my safest bet is what? Let's just put some money in the actual mining index. So therefore, if we're going to go for a mining boom, even if some stocks don't do well, which some stocks are not going to do well, right? I'm pretty much going to do really well if the overall mining sector is going to do pretty well. Why? Because I'm just getting in the index, right? Pretty smart thing there. Anyway, so if we look back through history, all right? Let's take everything off the screen. If we look back through history, what happens through here, right? We end up going through a boom, and then we go through a bust, we go through a quiet period, and we go through boom again, okay? So, this even happened in the 2008 property crash. What happened? Stock market property crash through here, right? Then that was 2008, 2009. Then it went sideways for the 2012, 2013, and then we went through another boom. That's cycle, right? So, if we're trying to predict the future, let me rub my crystal ball, the Johnny crystal ball, all right? Let's just add some common sense to this thing. Let's try not to be smart about it. So, I'm going to be real smart about, I'm going to, pick this one stock. Let's actually be smart about this here. Now, with what I'm saying here, guys, is that I don't know when this overall cycle is going to kick in. This is more investing. But I believe over the next 1, 2, 3 years, next 2 or 3 years, we would be experiencing the bull market that what I believe is coming. Right? And it's not me trying to be smart. I'm just saying, okay, we all know markets do this. Market go boom, market go bust. Okay? Then market go quiet for a bit, and then market go boom. Okay? So if we look at that, when was the last mining boom we had? All right, let's start with it. When was the last mining boom? 2010, 2011? Ooh. Are you saying it's been over 10 years? Are you saying, John, are you saying it's been over 10 years since the last mining boom? Oh, GDX. And even the GDXJ. The GDXJ chart is my baby. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Actually, I'll tell you right now. Look at this here. Look at that there, guys. Oh my goodness. This is the calm before the storm. This is the yeehaw baby. This is the thing. Now, by the way, by the time this thing starts to do this, guys, I don't know how that's going to play out. It could be another 12 months from now, and then we eventually start to break out. But when it starts to break out, oh, you better believe it, guys. Ooh, it's coming. It's coming. Right? One of the greatest investment opportunities for the next 10 years. I promise you. Anyway, so looking at this level through here, right? Looking at through here, we know what? Mining boom, mining bust, mining go quiet. Look at this here. 10 years of doing nothing in the mining sector. I wonder what's coming for the next 10 years. If we're trying to put money in a cycle, like the stock market, let's put money in the stock market. Maybe the stock market's going to be a lot higher. But if I'm trying to get in, remember, a really good place to put your money is where no one wants to put their money, right? And just by understanding simple cycle analysis. So let me ask you another question here. Are we going to go through another mining boom in our lifetime? Yes or no? No, do it, John. Okay, cool. Right, we know that's coming. Right? When's it going to come? Could be 26, could be 27, could be 28. Who knows? But what's likely to happen to the chart? The chart's probably likely to do something like this, right? It's probably do something like that. And by the time you get to the mining boom, the chart might be right up here. It's like, oh, mining boom, and you missed out, right? So, but again, who knows? This could be 2025, 2026, 2027 when we start to get this. It could be this year. Who knows, right? That's the whole purpose of investing. But one of the greatest investment opportunities is this here right now by looking at this whole thing through here. Now again, guys, this is investing, long-term investing. If you're after more trading of how I actually trade the markets, the patterns, get in, get out, and so on and so forth, make sure you join my webinar, first link in the description there. I'll teach you all the details to my #1 trading pattern. But this is all about long-term investing, right? If you're looking to put some money, it's like, oh, how do I actually be like, we know what to do here, right? So this is to me, this is probably one of the greatest investment opportunities. One, because simple cycle analysis says that go up, go down, go through here. And we know if what hasn't done well in the last 10 years, it's probably going to do well in the next 10 years. And for you guys, who are in your 50s and your 60s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's like you look back through years and you've seen the booms and the busts and so on and so forth. And if you could go back in time, you could say to your younger self, when everyone's jumping out of the buildings and fleeing, that's when you should be getting excited, because guess what? We're now going through a down cycle, which might go through a quiet period cycle, which is going to go through a boom cycle. And again, this now has done 10 years of nothing. So what's going to happen for the next 10 years? And we know we're going to go through another mining boom. Right? We just don't know when. And this is the exciting thing about this. To me, it's like, oh, John, I'm going to go Bitcoin. I'm going to go Ethereum. I'm going to go Meta. I'm going to go Tesla. I'm going to go the stock market. You guys are too smart for me. Me, I want to put my money in something that I'm pretty confident. Like, let me ask you a question. What is over the next 10 to 20 years, what are the percentages of us going through another mining boom? 100%, right? It's not like we're not going to go through another mining boom. Like, no more mining boom. That's it. Mining is over. I was like, yeah. Wait till the Great Reset happens. Anyway, you see what I'm saying there, right? So for me, I'm like, how do I actually get into something that hasn't already boomed? Like, if people are trying to get in the stock market right now, I'm like, yeah, we could have a melt up or a bit of a move to the upside, or, you know, as Pat David says, a reverse market crash, all this sort of stuff. Okay, yeah, we could have that. But for me, I'm like, I want to actually put my money in places where I believe that we haven't been doing nothing for a while, and then we can capitalize on this really big move to the upside. Now, by the way, traders, the reason why I like the GDXJ chart, because I do see this GDXJ getting back up to the top up here. And again, that doesn't look like much, but that's a 300% increase. Now, when that becomes exciting is that if we can start to really pinpoint some nice, good entry points, and not, so this is long-term investing, but as knowing that's in the back of my mind, I'm going to be looking for entry points to buy some long-term, what we call leap year options, right? Because if that happens over 1 to 2 to 3 year period, and I can see it start to warm up, my options could be generating thousands and thousands and thousands % return on my option. And that's where, guys, we're talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars in profits of just knowing that. So the big picture here for investing, yes, here we go. But also just understanding a bit more about the technical analysis side of things and watching this thing. And once I start to get some really good indication that we're actually breaking out of this level through here, as you can see, and we're starting to really ramp up, and we're starting to maybe get back above 60, maybe we're starting to really start to have some really good bullish patterns, then that's going to be my sign, especially if this holds to the 26 and 27. Then I honestly believe that now when we start to pinpoint, right, and this is something I do with my private clients as well too, is that I help them with this, but for me personally, I'm looking for that pinpoint market, right? That pinpoint entry there. Where am I looking for that pinpoint entry? Not only long-term buy and hold, that's buy and hold, but using from smart technical analysis and smart patterns, I can start to position myself for long-term options and potentially generate thousands and thousands and % return. Again, we're talking about potentially turning $10,000, into, a couple of $100,000 or $500,000, right? We're talking maybe $100,000 worth of options potentially becoming multiple millions of dollars, $3 to $5 million, like that sort of stuff. Now, again, guys, you got to be smart about that, because if we do get into an option play and it does nothing for 12 years, well, then you're going to lose money. That's why that's the second level there to this here. It's just being smart about knowing how the markets work and having really good pinpoint entries. I wouldn't be doing that second strategy with long-term options. I wouldn't be doing that right now, because I don't believe we're going to start to really heat up. I could be wrong until probably on the other side of the election, 25 and 26. I believe that's when we're going to start to really heat up. But here we go, guys. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. That the nutshell of this one here is that the common sense that the mining sector to me is the next gold mine. It's not the crypto market, right? You know how we hear the crypto millionaire or the stock market millionaire, or you missed out on the bull market. Well, what happens if yes, you did miss out on that bull market, but guess what? There's another market just quietly behind the scenes that no one's talking about. It's Tesla, it's AI, it's the mining 7, it's the Bitcoin market, it's the stock market making new highs. Yes. That's gone. But guess what? There's another silent little angel. I call him a little angel. There's a silent little angel happening right now underneath our feet, and we can get in now. And even though it may take 12 months, maybe 2 years for it to start to really heat up, guess what? When the market does start to heat up and we start to go through the mining boom again and everyone starts to talk about it, guess what? You are already part of it.